I'm Jay Bartek with Task Lighting Corporation, the Vice President of Operations. And when DesignBites came up, we wanted to do something different. So I'm going to take you down a different track today, okay? It's a little bit out of the norm. I'm going to tell you a 3-minute love story, okay? Now, on one side of that story, we have Mr. Angle Power Strip, okay? He was very independent. He loved to rule the kitchen and bath world. He was proud. He wanted to do what he wanted when he wanted to do it and how he wanted to do it, okay? He was a patented product. Until one day, he ran into Miss Sempria Q Light, and she took his spot, all right? Now, he was angry at first, but she was so pretty. She was so bright and elegant that he just looked at it and said, I can't do anything else. I have to get her number. And so as fate would have it, he got that number. And he took her on her first date. Now, for him, it was love at first sight, okay? She was pretty, she was beautiful, but her, on the other hand, she was a little skeptical, a little rough around the edges, okay? But she thought his boyish charm was pretty cute, all right? And so they learned to live and to coexist in this world of kitchens and baths, okay? But soon enough, coexisting was not enough. Okay? They had to get married. And as those wedding bells were ringing in the background, they confessed their love for each other, and fate would strike again 9 months later, okay? This first king and queen of the kitchen and bath world, they had their first prince, the lighted power strip. This patent-pending product took both of both worlds and put it together into one elegant form and function light fixture and hidden power strip, okay? But it wasn't over there. The king and the queen had seen one too many episodes of the Duggars 19 and counting. And they just kept on multiplying. All right. Now we have thousands and thousands of lighted power strips that need adopting. So when this show is over, you all and me are going to take that 212-mile trek over to West Hall booth 1301, and I need each and every one of you to adopt a lighted power strip. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for your attention. I definitely appreciate it.
I don't know about you guys, but I'm in love, right? The warm, gentle voice. Where are you going? You're not done. Awesome. Sometimes the simplest things and the more obvious things just hit you just like that. I will say one of the coolest things as a contractor, having the outlets on the backsplash, having to tile around the backsplash is a nightmare. And then also to see that outlet, it's cumbersome. It takes away from sometimes the beautiful tile we pick. It limits some of the texture that we can put in the tile. So now, tucking it up underneath the countertop, it is the best of both worlds. You've won me over.
Well, then I'm done then. Okay, so that's where the whole idea was. You're spending thousands and thousands of dollars on that backsplash. Why cut a hole in it and put a $3.50 receptacle or a switch when you can hide it up, get different design elements, and keep that, the utilitarian look out of the way and uninterrupted. So now that we tied it in with a light fixture, it makes it easy for the electricians and the contractors to install, which we love. And for the designers to look at it and say, this can fit with my design.
Awesome. Well, you hold on to that. Any questions?
Right here.
Hi. I'm just wondering, does your bar come with USB ports?
So the USB, it's a dual port action that should be launching either late Q1 or early Q2. Okay, so it's coming.
Can you talk more about the spec of the actual product? What's the reveal on it that you need to be able to hide it?
Absolutely.
Can it be in series? Is it hardwired? Is it plug-in?
So at Task, we love to be flexible with how we do it. So we have standard options that go from 10 inches out to 36 inches that has an integral power supply for the light. Okay, so you have to pull in one Romex, depending on where you're at in the country with code, wire it that way, or you can have a remote power supply and run as long as you want. So 6-inch intervals along that way. The reveal is about 1.5 inches from top to bottom, and from back to front, about 2.25, somewhere in there.
Any more questions? Hold on, microphone's coming your way.
What about GFI?
So the GFI is tricky. in order to produce a GFI or an AFI in that tight of a space, it's an engineering nightmare. Okay, so you can do it at the breaker and run it that way, or hide a GFI under a sink base just like you would in the kitchen anyways. Run the circuit through there, then up to those outlets.
Dimmer?
Dimmer. So when you buy it with an integral power supply inside of it, it comes with the rocker switch. If you want to dim it, you're fully dimmable at the wall box. Lutron, Pass Seymour, Leviton, anything like that. Electronic low voltage dimming. You can tie it into home automation systems also. Okay, so fully dimmable, absolutely.
Hi, is it available in LED?
Are they available in LED? Absolutely, it's all LED. So 90 CRI, high quality LEDs. It's going to last for 50,000+ hours.
Last chance. Last chance. Actually, it's not the last chance. They can go over to the booth and
I
ask questions.
was going to say, you're all coming with me, right? Okay.
We got to go adopt some babies.
That's right. Jeff,
Thank you.
nice meeting you.
Thank you, guys.